Nobody is aware of the invisible disaster created by corona. We are talking about the mental health disaster which this corona pandemic have created, and now is actually showing its result. The deep, profound effect which corona threat, the corona scare, the corona pandemic have created a dent in the mindset of already mentally sick, affected people, or even a lot of normal people have actually moved from a stable mindset to the fear, panicky, and the anxiety mindset. So now we are going to talk about how corona is affecting mind and mental health. So watch it till last, because this is going to be absolutely important to notice right in the right time. Corona have created a global scare. Very rarely there is a problem which creates a global scare. I remember few years back, many years back, somebody said that the Skylab or something from the universe is going to fall on the earth and earth will end. The doom will happen. So I just remember that time there was a threat of dying, threat of not able to fulfill whatever they wanted to. The threat of life at that time was so large that suddenly there was a burst. There was the escalating numbers of the mental health patients. One who was absolutely normal, he was now anxious. He was now panic. He wants to commit suicide. He is completely off the mental balance. Now, is it the same state now? Let us have a fact check. As whole of the globe is affected, and especially now at present, if you see US is almost 50% of US is affected. Now this is US, a topmost medical facility having country, and it is affected so much. And if you see the figures from there, because in India we don't have that much exact notification of everything, but there they are actually very much aware about whatever is happening. So they have seen sudden burst of anxiety patients, mixed anxiety depression, and anxiety neurosis. These all the patients who were either mild have become moderate to severe, controlled have become uncontrolled, or the medicine doses have increased. Now, how is this affecting them? Actually, this anxiety is affecting their present work, which is already affected by lockdown, plus it is affecting their family relationships. Plus, it is also affecting the anxiety is increasing and entering into depression zone. So the severe anxiety or panic, it is also affecting the other mental health issues to crop up. And the fourth most important thing which is getting affected silently as well as violently, the most important thing is the physical illness. The anxiety, fear, panic is increasing, and the physical diseases are increasing. People are actually dying of a physical disease rather than corona. Most people don't notice that corona is simple flu virus, influenza, with a death rate. Let me talk directly. Death rate of max to max 3%. Max to max 3%. Actually, it's 2.5% death rate. It is a simple flu virus, but the scare is not simple. It is as if the world is going to be doomed, as if the world is going to end, as if corona have come to end the world. Is it true? No, not at all true. But anxiety and fear are not about things which are true. It is just about the news. And what to tell about the today's media? It is actually ensuring that the mental health of whole of the world should be disturbed. Media is after your mental health. Please stop watching TV. If you want to watch it for half hour. You will get the same news in half hour which you get from the whole day. So this media is creating more anxiety, more panic, and people are dying before death. They're actually dying before death. So as I mentioned about anxiety, the base level of all this is fear. The absolute fear, absolute panic. Nobody is sure about anything. People are not sure about their income, which is already stopped in lockdown. They're not sure about income. So they have fear and insecurities about finances, about future, about health, about what will happen after the lockdown, about what will happen to me, about what will happen to me means themselves, what will happen to their family, what will happen to their company, their office, so what will happen to their country. So everywhere there's just fear and insecurities. Now fear and insecurity is the biggest stimulus to magnify any of the mental problem, and people should start focusing on mental health issues. Otherwise, bigger than the corona, mental health issues are going to be the huge big problem. So again, a suggestion: be away from corona news. Corona is not going to hurt you as much as the corona news, because corona will hurt only few people whom it infects. Corona news is going to affect everybody. Even all the healthy people are going to be affected by corona news, the corona media. Another news from US and obviously from everywhere, even one of my patients actually seeing this fear and panic. And now this fear and panic, they are getting overwhelmed. It is getting out of control. And this out of control news and fear and panic is actually triggering the suicidal thoughts. One of my patients, I remember, just my doctor talked today, that she has more increase in suicide thoughts, because anyway world is going to end, and if world is going to end, what is the point in living this world which is already going to end? Why not to choose a better death method by doing a suicide? This kind of thoughts have started coming into the mental health affected people. No, actually I got an idea of this particular this particular Facebook live from that particular patient. Then I searched and saw it was a huge issue globally. So I wanted to focus on this, because so that people should focus in on this at the right time. So all the suicide buttons, the suicide hotlines are buzzing in the US and all the part of the world. Similarly, it is happening in India as well. People are not just coming out, but they are secretly dying inside, while the whole of the news and the fear of their own death and the people's death and the family's death and the loved ones' death is actually troubling them more and more. But then let me repeat it again. Is it a reality? No. Coronavirus is not so dangerous, at least not dangerous than your thoughts. These thoughts can kill you instantly, much more earlier than any other virus. One more thinking which is very profoundly increasing. See, anxiety is there, but the strong factor, the strong illness, the strong mental base which is increasing, the most crippling thing is depression. Most of the businesses are shut down. Lockdown, not exactly shut down, but it is a temporary shutdown. Many of the people are thinking whether their job will remain or not. See, you don't know actually. The corona is going to divide the world into two eras. Pre-corona era and a post-corona era. Maybe your skills which were good in pre-corona era are going to be outdated in post-corona era. Maybe one who knows the webinar and nets probably will be successful more than those normal people who are just doing hand-to-mouth job. See, the whole of the world is going to change, and this has actually creeped in depression into the even normal people. So if you talk to somebody how you're feeling, he will say, oh, bored, tired, nervous, depressed. And those who are already suffering from depression, probably this is the hell for them, because everybody is completely in a disastrous mode. People need to reboot. People need to rethink. Therefore, we have actually given our premium mode of our advanced health app free for everybody. We are asking people to download our advanced health app, and then after downloading their advanced health app, they will sign up and go to our premium section. Premium section will be activated after some hours. And if you go to premium section, there is a mind transplant column, a mind transplant section wherein we are putting videos to boost up the people so that we can just help them change their mind. I'm going to conduct a webinar on them. So probably I will be mentioning the link. If you want to join, you can join. But the need of the hour is for focusing on mind, changing your mindset. Because if you have a creepy, anxious, depressed, it is going to be a disastrous mindset. So you need to change mindset. You need to work on mind. And therefore, we have make open our mind transplant section for whole of the world just to take care of their mental health. One more important issue now, I'm going to focus on more deeper issues now. See, most of the people are in a struggling mode, whether they are in job, whether they are in business, whether they are in startups. Can you imagine? India is now having probably the world's maximum startups right now. And these startups, before flying, they suddenly stopped. So the revenue stopped coming. If they don't have a balance, they are gone. Most of the people are looking for a different job. So these startups are probably facing the most difficult times. Why just startups? Even the big guns like Oyo, for example, or whole hotel industry or whole of the travel industry in almost a most precarious mode. They are in a lockdown mode, whole of the business is shut up. And let me tell you, more than 50 to 60% of travel industry is going to stop working and only the big guns are going to work. Even latest news was Thomas Cook. Thomas Cook is, if it is the wrong name, please forgive me for that. But Thomas Cook, a big name in travel industry, was already in a bankruptcy mode. And now, probably, it is just the fire and it is just oil in the fire. It is going to, all these bankruptcies are going to just boost up. Airlines are suffering a lot. They are struggling. Already airlines was a loss-making business. And now this lockdown is probably going to be the worst nightmare for airlines. So I'm just talking of few industries, but then there are so many industries which are completely on a shutdown mode and making the life difficult. So many of the people, person as an individual, businesses and startups, big businesses, small businesses, they are now on the brink of a giving up mode. People are giving up. See, they were running, struggling, doing the work, working for 12 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours, and now suddenly they see it is all end. It is all stopped. And many people don't know how to work in this stop mode. They are not acquainted with this scenario because no one ever have gone through this kind of a situation before. One group which has been affected a lot more than whatever you think are the senior citizens. See, Corona is scaring everybody. It is scary for almost everybody, but then everywhere news comes, Corona is affecting senior citizens more. Then another news pops up. One who dies are mostly the senior citizens. Then another news pops up. All the senior citizens with one or two pre-existing diseases have a higher risk of death due to Corona. Now just imagine they are already probably retired, alone, aloof, nervous, depressed, with a fragile mindset already. And now everybody, media is saying senior citizens are the favorite target for Corona. Can you imagine what kind of mental turmoil they may be having? So I request everybody to please be with your parents and grandparents and senior citizens. If you have somebody who's actually devastated and maybe he's struggling to fight on a mental level before the Corona comes, we can help them. So just connect with them with us, or why connect with us? Just download the app, go to mind transplant section, watch all the videos, and you will boost your immunity. And also, I will be putting this video as well there. So you will boost your immunity as well as you will get some fantastic videos which talk about real face of Corona. Therefore, I am repeating here repeatedly. Is Corona threat so dangerous? No, it is not so dangerous. But the mental disaster due to Corona, is it dangerous? Yes, it is far more dangerous than actual coronavirus infection. So take care of senior citizens in your home and take care of senior citizens in all the senior citizens' homes wherever they are. So probably this will be the biggest message. You need to take care of senior citizens in this very, very delicate and fragile times. Another important health issue which is cropping up due to this mental health, disturbed mental health, is the physical diseases have started worsening. See, we are into genetic based healthcare and we are having patients all over the world. Suddenly, due to corona scare, people are complaining their pains have increased. The pains have increased, their inflammations have increased, their disease have increased, their BP have increased, their sugar have increased. Because why? Why it has increased? Because now they are in a more conscious or unconscious stress. Ask anybody, are you in a stress due to corona? If he says no, let me tell you, he's lying. See, everybody is having some kind of issue. If you ask me, am I on that I don't have food to eat? No, it's not like that. But is there a stress? Yes, definitely. Because whatever you're doing, it was complete on a different format. Now we have to change the format. The complete format have to change. We have to worry about our team. We have to worry about our micro level team. We have to worry about all our world patients. We have to worry about their mental health. We have to take care of their health. We are creating some videos for them. We are creating a Zoom. We are taking a Zoom meeting for them. We are doing all the extra effort to handle our team and to handle our patients well. We have planned a Zoom meeting on Tuesday just to keep their mental health at a stable note. But physical diseases are worsening, and the worst kind, medical help is not available easily. Many of the hospitals have been converted into COVID hospitals, the corona hospitals. And other clinics, many of the clinics are closed. So see, mental health problems increasing, they are actually worsening the physical health problem, but hospitals not available. So see, just imagine the precarious situation we are in. Plus, this is all increasing the complications of all the physical diseases. For example, if somebody has blood pressure, now he will have the heart problems. Let me tell you, in these past 10 days, the frequency of doing ECG, electrocardiogram, in my own hospital have almost doubled up. And mine is not a big hospital. It is a small hospital. The frequency of doing ECG have doubled up. Why? BP is increasing, people are getting chest pain, people are getting fear of death, and they get some abnormal sensation here as if they are dying, and blood pressure raised. We have to go for ECG. The ECGs have multiplied. This is just one example how this mental health instability due to corona is affecting the physical health. Then one more problem which is going to be created more and more is the complications. The mental health complication as well as the physical health complication. For example, some patient is on the brink of depression. Now suddenly the anxiety increases, suddenly the panic increases, and this patient now looks like a bipolar patient. Bipolar disorder, anxiety, panic, and depression on the other end. And what will happen to people who are already bipolar? What will happen to people who are already OCD? They already have OCD of they having infection, washing hands. Just imagine what is their condition in this corona world, where everybody who is normal is washing hands more than he ever washed in life. So the OCD people are in distress. The bipolars are in more distress. The depressed are more depressed. The anxious are more anxious. And the fearful lot is in a panic mode. So such is the panic mode activated by corona. And again, the worst part is all the mental health issues are increasing, physical health issues are increasing, and the medical help, the clinic availability is decreasing. And see, just imagine how much is the need of the hour that people like you and me should help more people be mentally more stable. I am sure you are agreeing with me that people need more of the mind help, more counseling help. And if anybody wants counseling help, please give them a free tool. a free tool of advanced health Android app. It is not available in iOS. Android app, just they have to download, sign up, log in, and when they log in, they will see a black and red layout. Wait for some time, your app will be done premium by my team. Then you will see a mind transplant section. Please watch all the videos in mind transplant section. They can absolutely change your life. We have given some immunity booster videos, immunity booster series, immunity booster 1, immunity booster 2, 3, an amazing collection of videos, immunity booster food. We are also working on mental health issues, and the working on the mental health issues are going to start very shortly. So thank you all of you for just being with us, being with me on this live. Dr. Madhuri, hello. Hi Tapan. Neha Agrawal, welcome. Dr. Ujjwala, welcome. Shantanu Sarkar, thank you, sir. Media badly affect your mind and our mental strength. Yes, media is actually spoiling the mental strength, and media is actually spoiling the pillars of our confidence. I'm going to post some more videos on how Corona is affecting the mental health and how mental health is going to affect the physical health in a vicious cycle. Reena Chandok, welcome. So thank you for all on being in this live, and please share this to as many people as possible so that people know how Corona is affecting their mental health as well as physical health, and they stop watching TV and then go on advanced health app to do the complete mind transplant. Probably that will be the best gift you can give to somebody who is in the Corona scare in this Corona world. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. And do remember to just put in the light of game tomorrow. Thank you.